Hello, in this video I will show you how we are creating our permaculture orchard. This is second year since we planted all the trees, and it will be very interesting to see how they are doing and how the trees look like, what problems we had, and some more things. So let's start with the thing that we are in the middle of nowhere. We have forest all around. There is some gravel road where some 3 cars in a day are going by, but our property looks mostly grass fields and some neighbor forest. When we were planning our orchard, we considered where the north is, so it's that way, and where the south is. And we were choosing the varieties of the trees by remembering that in the north side we need to have bigger trees, and on the south side we can have them in a slope. So they are actually going higher trees on this side and smaller trees on that side. So, and when the sun goes, it goes like this all around, and here is the sunset usually. So it's sun all the day. And when we were choosing the trees, we were choosing different kind of trees. So apple tree, plum tree, cherry tree, and something else, pear tree, and also nitrogen fixers. And so we were planting them in the manner that they are not touching each other. So if there is one apple tree, then next tree will be plum or cherry or pear, and so on. So it's like apple, cherry, plum, and pear, cherry, apple, and so on, and it goes like this. And for now we only made 3 rows. Here is 1 row. Then we have a space about 5-6 meters, and then we have another row. So we did it with the consideration that they will become bigger trees, and we need some spacing between them, so we can go through with some machines or something if we need, or collect the apples and pears and everything, so we can drive in here. And also because they should not touch at all. Well, this is against malwares, but I think it's not working. So we have a wall problem, very big, and walls are using the holes and all from malware, these caves, these small caves in the ground. So we have a very big wall problem, and we have rabbits and deers and everything that you can imagine in the forest. And that is why we are using these meshes, trying to protect it. And this plum tree, for example, also has it with these sharp things on the top. So if deer comes, so they don't want to eat it. But for example, this plum tree, you can see that our original plum tree is dried out, but we have another tree growing next to it. So it will not be the variety we bought actually, because it was grafted some variety from the shop, but now it's just the variety that the rootstock was. But that's okay. We will let it grow a little bit for some year, and then we will overgraft it, so we can actually still use it, and we are not losing very much. Tree will grow, and we'll just cut it, and we will graft some other variety of plum tree that we want. This year was very specific in our place. We are in zone 5 or 6. I cannot tell the exact zone, because this year we had very late frost, and we had a very dry period of 2 months. We have only 17 millimeters of rain, so it's actually nothing. And we were actually watering these trees twice this year, and we were cutting the grass, and with grass clippings we were mulching all the trees so they keep some moisture inside and they can actually grow without watering them. And also we had an issue with insects, that all tree was eaten. Well, not this cherry tree. This cherry tree is a result of the walls. I think it has no roots, but we can see some new sprouts are growing, so we still have a chance to have a cherry tree here. I will also show you some other tree. Insects this year were crazy, but I know that it's not also in my country, in my place. It was all over the world, and it was very dry and without the rain, and that was very helpful for them. So you can see here, this tree all was eaten too, and it has actually dried, and now we have some green leaves going again. We are not getting any fruits this year, of course, but it's fine unless the trees are okay. We are okay with it too. So about these shrubs, you can see there are some black currant shrubs here. These were actually planted as a markers, so we know where the row is. These were the first plants here. We were marking the row here. But we also have honeysuckles, and we also have gooseberries, and we also have elderberries. I'll show you some what we have here. So it's again black currant, gooseberry. We also have blueberries here and something else. So we are using the space between the trees with the shrubs. We have some empty spaces here between the trees because we are propagating gooseberries by ourselves. So we have this bush layer here, and these black currants, I think we will plant new ones. And you can also see here there was some walls here. So yeah, it is a problem here, very big one. And we also planted some walnut trees in different part of our property. These are not native to our climate. I think they like a little bit warmer weather, but they can withstand I think the cold till -25 degrees Celsius or something. But our winters here can be till -35 Celsius sometimes, but it's very rare. But 28, 27 is usual temperature in winter here. Another important thing is to protect the orchard. So we built this fence all around it, and we use this regular fence, and we added some fishing line and other materials to strengthen the fence, and also this we used. So if some animals comes, hopefully they will not go inside here. There are different types how to protect, how to make these fences, but for now this is working for us. And also we are using this additional layer of protection, that we have fence around the tree, and we have here the protector, the protection against rabbits. So in case they go here, they will not eat these tree stumps. And it is also protecting in the winter from the sun. So it's already like two purposes in one. Okay, so this is first small walk around of our orchard. You can see there are a lot of empty spaces here because we are making these grow materials by ourselves. we will use some rootstocks from our apple trees and plum trees and cherry trees, and then we will overgraft with some varieties that we like to have. And also we will try to grow some seedlings from apple seeds that we like, and to have a surprise and see what comes out of it. Okay, this is it for this video. See you in the next one.